So it's been a month. Yeah, sorry about that. So essentially, I was working on a video for quite a long time and I never actually ended up finishing that. But I am back now with this new hit upload. So, as I previously mentioned in a few other videos, Yokai Watch Fusion is quite a big part of the franchise. But in there, I've mainly only done videos of fusing two yokai together, never fusing them with items, which is another big part of the franchise, where you get a yokai and an item that has some kind of aspect about it. For example, Snortle, which you fuse with a ball of rage to turn him into a child murderer. So essentially what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use a random object generator to give me an item of some sort. I'll convert it into a more Yokai Watch stylized item, and then I'll spin the wheel for a yokai, shove them together and see what we get out. I have no clue how this video is going to turn out because I've never done this before. This is a new idea, but let's go. Alrighty, let's see what random item are we going to get. A bottle of nail polish. Lovely. Alright, now let's get me a tribe here. Ooh. Slippery. Alright. Let's pull up the slippery wheel. Jeez, oh, I haven't used these wheels in ages. Where's slip? There we go. Alright, what are we going to get here? What do we have to fuse a bottle of nail polish with? Whisper? Oh no! Oh gosh, what am I gonna do here? That's, oh no. Right, okay, let's make a yokai watchified bottle of nail polish. Okay, this is probably the stupidest drawing I've ever done here, right? Because I was trying to think of what I could do with Whisper and a bottle of nail polish, and I thought it'd be funny if I did just like a Yokai Watch gag and shoved him in a bottle. So Whisper's now in a bottle, and the yokai registration department have accidentally registered him as a completely new yokai. That seems like the kind of thing that they'd actually do, so I just went for it. Also because I wanted to make him bald, and that's his amazing new skill, baldness. His head's so polished that enemies miss more often because they can't see. He's a whole rank higher, he's still a slippery tribe. There's his medal. This one's a little bit dumb. Trust me though, things get better from here on out. Alright, item number 2. Here we go. A spool of string? Okay. Right, let's get our tribe. We've got one droid. First time I've ever opened the one droid wheel, other than when I was making it. Right, I wonder what we're gonna get here. There's so many options. Oh my goodness, don't tell me I get Cyborg Y. No way, oh my god, I honestly just got Cyborg Y. Okay, so I need to mix Cyborg Y with a spool of string. Oh, I think I could probably do something with that. Okay, right, let's draw this string. Alright, so the idea here was to make just kind of a bigger Cyborg Y, because if you don't know from the wheel that I had there, Cyborg Y is the only yokai in the Wandroid tribe. Like, literally the only one. There are no other variations other than like Cyborg YS and stuff and Wibble Wobble, but every single yokai in the Wandroid tribe is Cyborg Y. So for this, I thought I'd just make like a bigger, more buffed up Cyborg Y, but give him like long, spindly legs to represent the string. And I started out there by just drawing up Cyborg Y normally, but then I did start to change up the face pattern a bit. I gave him 6 arms, kept the little bit in the back because, you know, I didn't really want to change that up that much. And then I decided to change 2 of his arms into the Maw attachment, which is an item you can equip on him in Yokai Watch 3, it's an item exclusive to him. And then I also changed his face so it looks like the Wandroid logo, considering he is the only yokai in the Wandroid tribe. Well, Now there's two. Cyborg Omega, after being hit by his own belly button beam twice, which if you don't know, the belly button beam, which is his soul ultimate, changes any yokai hit by it into Cyborg Y. He transformed into the ultimate Kyborg, so he's an S rank, he's rare, his skill's the exact same as Cyborg Y, because you know, it's actually a really good skill, but this time they turn into Omega instead of Cyborg Y, and this guy would obviously have a lot more beefed up stats. There's his medal right there, and to be honest, it's pretty fun to actually have a Wandroid drawn by me for the first time. So, next up, let's spin that wheel. Alright, item number 3, here we go. Pop can. Pop's an American term, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that means fizzy juice. Alright, let's pull up Tribe. Tribe, there we go. What are we getting here? See if I get Enma in this as well, now that we've got Wandroid. No way! You've got to be kidding me! No way! Oh my god! I get to draw an Enma. Right, so unless I get Enma the Ancient, I'm pretty much just going to make an alternate universe Enma variant. But let's see, which one are we going to get here? No way I got Enma the Ancient! Oh, Jesus. Oh, how am I gonna do that? Alrighty, well, that's all part of the fun. Let's draw. Okay, so a little thing to note here is this is the longest that a drawing has ever taken me in one of these videos. Like, genuinely, the Enmas are so incredibly detailed that I had to pull out all the stops with this one. So, my thought process behind this was, typically the Enma variants we get are like variations of just regular Lord Enma himself. We've never had an Enma the Ancient variant in a main series game, at least. There might be one in Wibble Wobble, I don't know. But the idea was to make one of those, and I wanted to make them poison themed because obviously it's based on a pop can or whatever the American term for it was. We use fizzy juice here in the UK. And basically those are quite acidic because they're carbonated. So the idea was to cover them in this kind of poisonous, toxic sludge stuff. Because the Enma variants we've got already, we've got one to do with the sun, one with darkness, one that's basically just everything being infinite Enma. So yeah, I just kind of started off by drawing a face like Enma the Ancient and designed an outfit like his, but made sure it was just different enough to separate him as a completely different yokai. Now, this is my very first time ever drawing an Enma, just like the last time was my first time ever drawing a Wandroid yokai. So this was pretty exciting, quite big of a challenge for me as well, because all of the Enmas are quite memorable. I'd say all of them, there's not even that many really. And if you don't know what the Enmas are in Yokai Watch, essentially they're the leaders of the yokai world. They are a royal family that's been passed down for generations and generations, and there's quite a lot of variants of them that come from alternate universes, mainly in Yokai Watch 3. Anyways, here is Toxic Enma. He's the Enma tribe, of course. He's rank S. He's a Deva yokai, because the only non-Deva yokai from the Enma tribe is regular Lord Enma himself. The Lord Enma of another universe who preserved himself in acid just to keep a hold of the throne. So my idea here was, the reason that it's not a variation of just regular Lord Enma was because this Enma the Ancient, instead of dying off, preserved himself in acid so that he could keep a hold of the throne. And all of the Enmas kind of have busted abilities, so I made up one called Acid of the Damned, which is kind of like Solar Enma's ability, but just different enough. Now, of course, he has a Dream Medal, because pretty much all of the Enmas have Dream Medals. And yeah, I'm quite proud of this guy. This may be one of my favourite designs that I've ever made. Now, we've got one more drawing from this video. Let's move along to it. Let's go. Okie dokie, the final item. Here we go. Okay, I don't think I can do a sidewalk. It needs to be something you can physically pick up. A bottle of ink. Okay, there's a lot of bottles of liquids in this. Alright. Tribe. Let's see. What tribe are we getting here? It's probably going to give me like Wicked or something now. Oh no, we're just getting a normal one. Okay, great. Tough. There we go. Let's see. Tough tribe. Here we go. Give me Slippy the Slipper. Trust. Oh, Armsman? I'm really getting Armsman here? Ink and Armsman? Okay. Oh wait, I could actually do something with that. Alright, let's draw. What I did here was I looked at the ink and I thought of Splatoon for some reason. I've never even played a Splatoon game, but I thought it would be cool if I turned Armsman's armor into cannons and made him fire ink out of the cannons. I thought that would be a pretty neat idea. And to be honest, Armsman getting a buffed up Tough Tribe variant is actually a pretty decent idea, considering Reunite's brave, just like Helmsman, and Armsman just kind of sits on his own in the medallion, even though he's part of a line with those fellas. So I made him a lot taller, changed the colour scheme of the armour, turned his arms into cannons, I splattered ink all over him, and here you have it, Ink Cannon. After giving up on fighting his other half, Armsman fell into depression. His sorrow manifested itself in the form of black ink, which he fires from his armour. He's got Sludge Grudge, I thought that seemed quite fitting. He's an A rank to match with Reunite, he's Tough Tribe still, and yeah, there's his medal. He's got both of his arms up in that one. So let me know what you all thought of this video. If you enjoyed it, then like the video, click subscribe, all that jazz. If you want to see this kind of thing again, then just let me know, and I'll see you all later. Hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.